Back to After the Whistle. I'm Phil Bonatti. We have a great segment here of Inside the Play, and we bring in our guys from Flasher, North Dakota, Coach Brian Newsma and Javin Friesz. And Javin, you just made the top plays list this week with your half-court buzzer-beater heave on Tuesday night against New Salem Alma. Javin, I want to just talk about that play. Take me through, going through that situation, how it all led up to that and the shot you made.
Well, we got a big stop on defense at the end there, and then the ball fell right into my hands, and a few guys were screaming. There was 3 seconds left, so I took 2 dribbles and let the ball fly and went in from there.
Could you have ever imagined that was going to go down that way? Obviously, a half-court heave could sometimes be lucky, but is it something you practiced before?
Well, I shoot a couple of them every day in practice, and, we have a half-court at the end, half-court shot at the end of the day in practice. So, I shoot them every once in a while, but didn't think it was going to go in.
Brian, you have a fantastic reaction to that at the end of the half there. From your perspective on the bench, what was it? Take me through what you were seeing on that play and how that all went down for you.
Well, there was 11 seconds to go, and they were shooting a free throw. So my mind was just get a stop and go into halftime with the momentum that we have there. And then they come down, and we got a defensive stop, and the ball got in Javin's hands. I looked up at the clock and realized there was still time, and he had the wherewithal to take a couple dribbles and gather and let it fly, and it went down, kind of like a hole-in-one shot in golf. I was so excited, I almost passed out. My dad called and said, I saw you were holding your head in disbelief. I said, well, I was holding my head because it hurt because I was yelling so loud.
And, you guys have had fantastic momentum this season. Take me through what Javin has done for your team and what production you've gotten from the Friesz brothers.
Well, the boys have been working extremely hard. Coming into the season with Javin being a freshman, we were asking a lot of him to step in, replace some guys that have been successful and part of our program for a long time. But he's transitioned to being a solid contributor, making plays offensively, defensively, and rebounding. And so the guys look to him, and he's a big part of our success. And Jace, he was returning all-region player, and so he was kind of counted on to lead our guys at the beginning of the year. And now as we've grown as a team this season, he's continued to improve, and their hard work has gotten them everything that they've accomplished this year.
Javin, entering this year, what have you really been working on as a player? And obviously, what kind of impact, how hard was it stepping into a season where you're on the varsity level? What kind of impact did you want to make on this year?
Oh, well, I wanted to make a great impact, always playing with my older brothers on the driveway, always stepping up to that higher level, and I just carried it to this year.
Brian, you guys are on a good run here, some good momentum. You had a big win against Shiloh the other day, a nice win against New Salem on Tuesday. What does this momentum do for you guys? A couple weeks left in the regular season, and then you got districts, and then you got regionals. What are these wins doing for your team moving forward?
One thing it does for you, it builds confidence, a belief, and in your ability as a group. Any given night can be any given outcome, but you can look back on your successes and lean on those when there's some adversity in contests. And the guys are just continuing to believe and trust the process as they grow and try and get ready for the second season.
You guys, congratulations on making it to the top play here. You guys are having a fantastic season. It's been fun watching you. Thank you for being on the show.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with